Hello, my name is Janice B. Gordon and I am the problem solver. I'd like to talk to you about one of the tools that I use for business-to-business environments that have a portfolio of products and services and might be in more than one market. This allows the more complicated analysis of where the business is in each of the markets for each of their products and services. And it's called the Boston Consulting Matrix. Enables you to plot where you are relative to your competitors, relative to where the market is as well. The Boston Consulting Matrix is made up of 4 areas: star, question mark, cash cow, and dog. So the star area is when you have high relative market share, or your market positioning is really strong, but also you're in a market that is growing. So it's a great position to be in. You're leading in a growing market. This is an area where you really want to maintain your competitive advantage and you want to continue to lead in a growing market because there's so much more for you to have. So you're going to invest in that area. So whatever product or service that you might have that's in a growing market where you have the leading market share, the strategy you use is to continue to invest. So you might actually be in a question mark area, thinking that you're a star. So the market is growing. New areas are opening up all the time. So there's certainly more to be had. However, you may not realize relative to your competitors, your market share is reducing. Your competitors are doing better than you. They're beating you to those contracts. And so what you have may be a question mark. The thing is, you might be continuing to invest an awful lot of money to maintain your market share. However, others are growing faster than you, growing their market share in a growing market. So yours is relatively low. In order to compete, you're going to have to continue to invest. It's important for you to do the analysis to work out whether it's worthwhile you investing, because this is relatively expensive. So this is why it's a question mark. You might decide that actually your resources will be better spent in other areas and might decide it's better for you to divest out of that market because you've got a low market share and it would cost too much in order to gain more market share against your competitor, even though you're in a growing market. The other area is a cash cow. This is where the market growth is low. It may be that the market growth is entering a declining market. There may be a change of technology. And so you have the legacy of an old technology, and so the market has moved on. However, you have a strong market position in that you have the leading market share. Your positioning is really strong. Your relationships are really strong. The product and service you're selling into what is a relatively low growth market is really strong. So it might have, a very strong brand. So this is a cash cow. It's making money for you. So you might develop other technologies later on as part of your portfolio, but where you are now, it's okay. But you need to just monitor it as that market is declining. The other area is what's called a dog. You do not want to be in this area. This is where you have a low market share, but also there's no growth in this market as well. It's very, very low growth. So often as salespeople, we are able to sell and we continue to sell, but we don't have the overview of what's happening in that market. Because, we did it last year, we're going to do it next year, and we're going to do it the year after. It's so important to analyse with all of the products and services you have and all the different markets that you might be in, which ones are the ones that you need to invest and which are the ones you need to divest in order to balance your portfolio and continue to grow your business overall. So this is one of the tools that I use, the Boston Consulting Matrix. It's an excellent tool to analyse, especially a business-to-business environment that might be more complicated because you've got a variety of products and services and you might be in a variety of markets. So I hope that's been useful for you. My name is Janice B. Gordon and I am the Problem Solver.